What is the most awkward moment to get a boner? During an autopsy. Especially if you're supposed to be the corpse. Getting an ultrasound of your balls. Here you are, all exposed, female technician dragging the wand thing back and forward through cold lube on your sack for half an hour or so, looking for a lump, in case it was a cancer. It wasn't. Here's you, trying your hardest to, 1, not look her in the eye, 2, not get a boner. Yeah, this experience really stressed me out. The nurse tech did some multiple sliding towel thing to keep me hidden, but you're still out there to the world. I was really relieved not to get an erection. They did find a tumor, though. Good news, bad news I guess. When you're the mall Santa. This one right here, officer. I had a vasectomy a few years ago, and had a follow-up appointment on Halloween Day, and as it turned out, many of the employees had decided to wear a costume to work. The nurse who examined me had decided to be as unoriginal as humanly possible, and wear a sexy nurse outfit to work. She looked good in it. After she's gotten dressed because you couldn't get it up. I'm sure that this is someone's fetish. Once I fell asleep and party on sofa bed, in the middle of living room. Woke up next morning with 10 people around me, eating breakfast, drinking morning beers, having a good time. As I'm told, I had a full mast pants tent going on for most of morning. I slept on my back, head hanging over edge of sofa in a star shape. Power move. Hope you maintained eye contact upon awakening. During the Pledge of Allegiance in high school, I remember staring at the hot girl's thong sticking out the back of her jeans and the "Please rise for the pledge." Several parts of my body had risen to show respect for my country. When I was a freshman, every time my B-Day second period class ended, this girl would stand up and pull her leggings up, basically giving herself a wedgie, and she has a pretty nice body. We are juniors now and we are decent friends. She is a dance major at my high school, and freshmen me loved when that class was over. When 13 years old, being late for school while having morning wood in bed, and your mom is grabbing the sheets yelling up, "You better get good at that 180 flip from back to stomach." I have gotten quite good at the flip, unfortunately. I got a boner just before a female colleague asked me to help her move some boxes from one office to another. So I stalled by talking to her about something random and acting as if I had lost my thoughts, but the boner wouldn't go away. I just awkwardly stood up in a way that made it stand to the side, and she saw. She smiled. We moved boxes. Uncooperative boners are the worst and most awkward. As you grow older you may notice that your dick isn't always gonna be rock hard 24/7, and you might even start experiencing rare moments when it just doesn't want to rise to the occasion at all. That's fine, it happens. Then when the moment has passed, the old lady has given up and turned in for the night, guess who just woke up? MHM. So now you gotta do that awkward poke with your elbow while whispering, "Hey, you still awake? You know how I couldn't get it up earlier? Yee, that passed. You still up for it?" And God fucking forbid if she goes along with it again and it decides it took too long and dies halfway through. It doesn't happen often, but when it does it's awkward as fuck. In court when you are on trial for sex crimes? Nice try, Weinstein. Was walking past a preschool and my girlfriend sent me a picture. It was nudes, I couldn't hide it. Oof. I've won, but at what cost? During your middle school's penis inspection. God, I'm so glad I'm done with school and never have to have those penis inspections again. I never understood why teacher had to use his mouth as part of that. My husband got a random boner when he was presenting a project to the class in HS. He said it knocked something off the desk and everyone laughed at him. He also said his first erection was in the car with his family and he didn't know what it was, so he started screaming and his parents laughed at him.
Make sure to like and subscribe for more stories.